This foot looks wider. Interesting. If you know what to look for, the forest gets real interesting fast. Hi guys, check this mushroom out. Whoa! What the heck? Look at this thing. Watch this. Get this slug off. I like the sound it makes. Hi guys. I think I found a new waterfall. It's a little one. It's a cute little one. Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh baby. Look at this. This might be a world first for you right here. Beautiful. I found another one. Check it out. Oh, it's so pretty. It goes all the way up that way. This is a beautiful little rock wall here. Look at this. Oh, oh. What is going on with this tree? It's like he's got one leg down and he's a duo. Oh my God, look at this. This is too cool. It's like all these trees are one tree. It's some kind of, is this birch? Some kind of, whoa, look at this spider. Gee. Watch out. Watch out. He's guarding these toadstools. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it. Have you guys ever seen something like this? 3 trees connected by the same root system. All 3 look to be happy and healthy. Of course, close by, the most scenic little spot. Oh, it's just too cool. Wow. All right. We got toes. Sort of a ball there. Is it a bear? It's real interesting. Looks fresh. Looks like a bear, I think. There we are. Hi guys. So in this video, as you guys can probably see, I wanted to take a look at this rock face. Looks really straight. It's kind of unusual, isn't it? Wouldn't you say it's got these grooves in it? I don't know what those are. Not quite sure what to make of this. There's kind of a protrusion in it here. Ooh, there's a little vein of crystal coming through it. Here, I'm just gonna come down this way. Take a look. Ah, geez, guys. It's awful straight. I hope you can tell how straight this is from the video. It just has me real curious now, all of a sudden. because I don't know, I've just never seen a rock face out in the bush on a crownland trail that's been this straight. And yeah, sure, you know, there's some little minor stuff here. Some stuff like there. It's so old, you got trees growing on it. Got all these different little things. Gotta be careful of my footing here, it's on the edge. Yeah, it looks like it kind of just popped out from the wall here almost, you know, like this was part of it once. And it slid out this way. You know, okay. Youch! I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I just saw this a few days back and I thought, my goodness, look, it just popped right out. It's like it has just popped right out of here. So strange. I don't know what to make of it. Was this an old wall, you think? Or is it just normal for rock spaces to be this flat? What type of rock even? I mean, I guess it's probably granite. Some kind of red granite, but it has this sort of film on it, you can't tell. Yeah. So, happy I got a chance to show this to you because it's just one of those funny things you find out in the backwoods. You never know what you're going to find back here. Alright, let's keep going. This stuff here. It's really interesting. Whoa. I've only seen this once or twice, but what do you guys make of this? Just a beautiful little rock formation out here. Very cool. Not sure how these rocks formed, but it looks really interesting. Hey guys. It's a cliffhanger out here, you could say. Look at this unique rock. Some kind of cool squarish rocks down there. Yeah, it's really interesting. Let's give you a closer look. Oh wow. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a spider's web in there. Yeah, geez, that's a neat little rock formation. That hill must have toppled. Sent some of this stuff moving, jeez. I do have a harness. I really should be using a harness for this GoPro, so forgive me here. If you're doing something precarious, just go real slow. You never want to twist an ankle out here in the bush. There we go. It's not so bad. Cool. This tree is just perfect. Almost too perfect. Watch out for this guy though. This is going to be a great way up. Really cuts off the edge. Well, that way works too. What am I saying? This is all kind of new territory. found another cool rock. This comes to a very interesting, almost a square point here. Kind of neat, huh? Wow. Look at this. This almost looks face-like. Eye, mouth, ear. It obviously fell down, right? Oops. Yeah, you never know. Kind of nose, mouth, eye. Cool. There's another new spot. Let's see what's over here. Here's a little big and small rock. Oh, that's cool. That's good stuff. Oh, look at this mushroom. Right on the edge of that cliff. Tree picked to grow. find any crystals if I get lucky. Goes down there. I'm always curious what I might find in the bottom of a hole randomly. After all, it's not every day you step on a stone and it moves. Wow. That's really cool. I like this spot. Hi guys, check this out. Well, look at how this must have snapped off. See this piece down there? I didn't touch anything. It's so neat, huh? It's just balancing on a toothpick that's standing up. It's really neat. Go figure. Never thought you'd seen everything with trees, huh? Hi guys. So, another one of those funny, cool things. It's not like anything crazy, right? But check it out. It's just a neat birch bark. It's like this whole thing peeled off on just the same spot. But I saw this. I thought, oh my gosh. I gotta take this back. Oh my God, my friend. My dear, whoops. Sorry there, I'm just a little bit smudged. Oh, this is the discovery of a lifetime. I kid you not, look at this. Oh my God. You know what? This is what happens when you take what you've never taken before. You discover things you never thought would be there. Oh my goodness. Well, there's not much for light here today. I'm sorry if it's kind of a bit hard on the camera on the eyes right now, but I promise you, my dear friend, I will be back and I will film this for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like a shower for squirrels. Look, a squirrel could easily get there. For chipmunks, oh my God. This is the secret shower spot for all the little animals. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's a way that I can maybe make it easier for them. Is this just a stone here, or is this a rock? There. Now for our little rodent friends, they won't get, well, maybe they need that for grip, I'm not sure. But, oh. Hello my friend. Thanks for joining me on another fun forest walk where we go look for strange things in the forest, or just unique things. You know what? I just saw this cool rock outcropping and I thought, it's kind of neat, let's check it out. What? It's a really beautiful spot, you know. Sun just creeping through the trees. And this Goliath. This must weigh as much as a house. More, probably. Sort of a flat side to it there. Yeah, look at this. Thought this was kind of interesting. I'm not sure if this looks like it maybe is lichen, or is it coming out of this crack? I don't know. I'm just going to leave this one open to interpretation for all of you creative thinkers out there. So don't believe all the hype, but oh geez, look at this. Like, what is this? Oh, this is a goblin's head formation. Whoops, what are you doing? Yeah, geez, check this rock face. Wow. What might we find today, my friend? I mean, I have a mushroom book that I check and reference once in a blue moon, and this typical color combination is very common in edible mushrooms. However, don't eat it unless you 100% know for sure what it is. I have successfully identified and foraged mushrooms before, only on one occasion. It's kind of a risky deal, so you really got to watch it. This is too weird. Okay. Of course, this stuff is common to see unusual things in the forest, right? Look, this is toppled over here. It's very shallow in terms of the depth the roots can go into the ground. There's so much rock. Because of that, I'm always curious. Like, what? Whoa. Yeah, jeez. Look at that. It's so weird. Just wants to fall like that, huh? Good source for punk wood. If you want to start a fire. Ooh. Look at this mushroom. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Here, I'm going to try and put it back. Uh-oh. Whoops. Sorry. Ew, look at this mushroom. The crap fungi. Edible, but with caution. Wow. You know, it's simple days in the forest like this. Oh, it just really invigorates the spirit. Don't you agree? Oh my gosh, I wish you were here. I wish you were here. But you kind of are here, so let's go on an adventure. The goal, to discover new lands and solve the greatest mysteries of all time. Such as this rock, these lines. I don't understand why these lines are here. You know, look at this. Is this normal for rocks to have lines like this? Horizontal kind of fissures, or I don't know. You see what I mean? Just Oh geez, this is actually a really straight wall. I mean, I call it a wall, but I don't want to pull this life off. But I mean, look at this. This is almost straight. That's so weird. You know, like, I'm not sure what the odds of that are. But this is like straight. Straight. I'm trying to just get the camera to pick it up. Here. Like this whole wall. Especially from here, it's very straight. But aside from this middle area, which looks like it, you know, it's just crazy to think if this was a wall once. From some old civilization, I don't know. I'm very well aware of the ancient mysteries that enchant this world. Some of the many unsolved truths. It just requires a little bit of creative, deep thought. Super interesting. Looks like some more stuff up here. Let's check it out. Look at this giant thing. What? Ooh. I feel like I was seeing this one in a book. But remember, Scaly Corintarius? No. Whoops. Kind of like a very soft baseball. All right, let's take a look at this. Also, again, I'm going to be honest, it's unusually straight. In some places, and then in others, something else. It's kind of bowed. I'm really not sure what to make of this, my friend. This is why I just love looking around, exploring. You just never know. Might stumble across something and put it in a video, and then you or your friend might know someone who to send it to who might be able to identify what's going on here, have additional insight, or we can all learn. I think that's the coolest thing ever. So here I am in Canada, in the beautiful province of Ontario, doing a little bit of field work for you guys out there, just in case something I get here gives you a little piece of gold that you can take it and you can run with it, and then you can enlighten all of us. This looks like it's just yeah, that's the second series of little zones where I found a very straight wall. Ooh. Look at those guys. And these guys. A pair. I wonder if this is the fungus that you can use to sharpen your knife, the polypore. Don't quote me on that. I know there's also the horse's hoof and the artist's bracket. And the ancient scroll of the ages. I decree I am the lord of this land. And his claim shall exist for all the ages. Alright, got a red marking on a tree here, so I'm not going to go any farther. That usually means private property. On our adventure. What is that? Look at how bright it is. Wow. What a joy. Be out here finding this stuff for you guys. Oh wow. What type of fungus is this, you guys? What kind of mushroom? Shoot me a message down in the comments. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I think this would be called the sickener. No, you don't want to eat it, if that's what it is. Oh, this one. Like, look at that thing. It's so weird. Large rock. Just a monster boulder right there. Our little buddy. What could we possibly find out here? Well, I'm not seeing a... Alright, we got some more rock formations right here. Look. This rock face is almost too flat. Oh my God. Is it so hard to imagine that this was a wall once? I mean, you know? These lines. Let's take a look at this. I mean, I could take a string across this. It would be very, very, especially from this spot. I mean, come on, that's... This spot right here is almost like completely flat. It feels flat. It's just so strange. Whoa, look at this tiny, goopy little thing. What kind of mushroom was that? Drop me a comment. Let's all learn together. I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on mushrooms. Now this, I mean, looks like this just slid off. That makes a great home for like a fox or something. Jeez. This thing just popped right off somehow. Look at this. It's broken away in these little blocks. Are you guys seeing this? This is really weird to me. Is this normal to find this kinds of stuff? Ouch. Okay. Okay, look at this. This line here. Oh, you're crooked. That didn't go to plan. Of course, as I fish around in this grub hole, watch out for a Muskoka rattler. Okay. This is all in the name of finding out the truth. Is this a wall? Of course, I'm looking for crystals too. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't look like this was brick so much, but these really do. It's so weird. It's all for you guys. I did that. I know it's kind of a bad idea to mess with stuff that's already kind of set up, but we got a video of it, so it's the next best thing for you guys getting out here. I probably shouldn't have messed with that. Well, less eventful over here. What is this? The scaly something? I don't remember. What mushroom is this, guys? Do you know? Scaly, starachia. I can't remember the names. Ew. Some other yucky fungus. If I didn't know any better, I'd call that the ghost mushroom. Ooh, maybe those are liberty caps? Liberty caps or mica caps? Oh, it's so wet. You know, these are real pioneer style gators. These little leg chaps. I don't know the exact name for them. I think it's gators. I'll call it gators. Mushroom alert. What type of mushroom is this, my friend? Leave me a comment down below. Now I'm a little bit weirded out because I just took a tinkle in the woods and I kind of touched my wiener with my hand that I was using all the mushrooms, or the hand that I was using to inspect all the mushrooms. Should have, yeah. Hope everything goes okay. So I found another mushroom. I don't know what to make of this one. Ooh, there's another mushroom over there that's cool too. There's mushrooms everywhere. It's been raining here. Ooh. This guy's a long one. Whoop. Alright, so this was growing in a, looks like it's a downed coniferous tree. Yeah, wow, this almost looks like the Old Man of the Woods, but like a way later in its life cycle version. Look, there's a spider right under these tents, so I gotta put him back. Ah, this looks like some deer poo. Look, not getting too close to it. Yeah, one of these guys growing out of it. Whoops. This I think is probably a sickener. I think I got that right. Here. This place is just brimming with mushrooms. Ho ho ho! Ooh, watch out for that. Ooh, there's a slug on it. Gross. Makes for great bait, though. These slugs are probably getting the runs. Oh. What do you make of this one? There's not really a clump of them. Usually when there's a clump of these, my friend. The trick with mushrooms that I learned, maybe if you're not aware, is it really helps to identify them if there's a clump of them, so you can see what they look like in their early stages and their later stages. Now, the challenge is if you only see a mushroom like this, just a singular mushroom at whatever its life stage is. This is kind of like mid to late life, right? It's starting to do this. It's definitely, you can tell, right? Comparing other photos of mushrooms, with the cap opens and then the spores fall out, and that's basically the end of its life cycle. But if there was a few of these next together and there were some new and some old, you'd be able to tell what the early ones and what the later ones, the differences between the two of them are. Don't be eating random mushrooms in the forest, man. Serious. See here, look at this. Oh, look, even got some mini ones. Wow, look at this thing. It's beautiful. What kind of mushroom is this? Leave me a comment down below. What kind of mushrooms are these? Oh! I absorbed that blow on my shoulder. Ooh, kind of knocked me a little. But, okay, we were looking for flat walls and we found flat walls. This is too crazy. Come on, this had to have been something. Look at this. You see how flat this wall is? There's these groove lines running down this way. Wow. Interesting. Oh my god, this is like the biggest mushroom find yet. Look at this little family. I wouldn't eat these personally, just off of instinct. But, I mean, that's starting to look like, there's a lot of mushrooms that are like this that are very edible. But, don't you dare eat it. It's just not worth the risk, man. It looks edible, but looks can be deceiving, my friend. Looks can be deceiving, indeed. Wow, this almost looks like these little bells. Yeah, this rock face is neat. Okay. Some lines that run here like this. I wouldn't eat these. Red is usually danger. I think it's the sickener. Ooh, this one has a very thick stalk. Oops, that one came out from the bottom. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen any mushrooms here that I feel, wow, you know what, that is something that I recognize as being one of the very highly edible mushrooms. I've not seen one yet. It's crazy to think that the majority of fungi are kind of unknown. You know, what do they do? How can we use them? What can they teach us? If you know what fungus this is, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. There it is with an earlier. Just a teeny little cap. It's incredible how they grow. Here's one more neat thing. It's a huge boulder on top of a cliff. If you factor that in as the eye, and that in as the mouth, and that in as the nose, almost looks like a giant goblin head that's just sort of a bit of a comical, he's kind of half asleep. He says. So I found some additional rock here, that's sort of neat. Looks like these are some sort of, it looks like they could. Okay, and this is whoa. Ant larvae are edible, you know. So, here we go. Watch. This is kind of bad, but that's gross. Well, tastes like nothing basically. I just killed a lot of lives. Just kind of tastes like moss a little. The fun thing about being an outdoors person is you're also a bit of an opportunist. And placing that rock back probably killed a lot more lives. It's alright. Had to try that at least once though. Alright, here's another neat rock formation and some cool mushrooms. This one's neat. Don't know what to make of it. But these guys, I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say these were golden trumpets. Hey? But I ain't no expert. Oops. There you are. So, I was just about to walk away from this little rock formation. And then I noticed that it was really flat in this little area. It looks like this boulder must have fallen down, chunked off from above. Yeah, that's a flat rock face, very flat. See how flat that is? This reminds me of almost like a stepped pyramid kind of deal. I don't know how to describe it. You see what I mean? There's like these nice little steps. Kind of a lower level, a second level, third level. If it was a pyramid or some sort of structure, some sort of ancient, I don't know, some kind of structure. A long time ago. Could you imagine? Like, I sometimes look at stuff and think, imagine for just a split second you're able to look at this and then you're able to see what it used to be. No, this one isn't as straight as some of the other ones, but my gosh, it could be. Let's take a look at this side. has a roundedness here. Yeah, look at this. It's not like so straight that it makes you be like, oh, okay, this was blank. But it's just straight enough with, you know, it's just straight enough that it makes you, gets the gears turning a little bit. It's a thought exercise, an imagination exercise. Let your mind fill in the blanks. What could this possibly have been? How did it possibly form? What the heck? I wouldn't eat it. But it looks more edible than some of the other ones. Today really is my lucky day. I think I found 2 crystals in a place that I've walked many times. Hot dog. That's a score. Look at these. That's hilarious. It's a really nice one. This one's got a bit more stuff stuck to it. It's still really cool. Look at that. Alright guys, thanks for checking my haul out. You know what? I'll give you credit. It was you, your good luck. You're why I found these. Look at the way the water moves. One level to the next, forming a perfectly level plane. And then we have this big squiggly line, just like the Amazon. Amazon has big squiggly lines. The water disperses its volume along a much bigger area to hold, I believe, to hold more water. It just naturally does this cool thing where it wants to hold a lot of water. Oh my god, I'm so bad at explaining that. One of my best buds was reading a Victor Schauberger book. Secrets of Water, Living Energies. Ooh, look at this. And in that book, there is, I can't even really explain it. You're gonna have to buy the book and read it. Maybe there will be an Amazon link below the video. Look at these big ones. Wow. I mean, could you imagine if these were once concrete bags and then some sort of thing happened and hey, look at these. It's almost like, yeah, water's probably breaking them apart. But here's what's really freaky for me. Is that in here it's still solid. Like it's still solid in there. I mean, I can kind of feel like maybe there's a break, but I really don't know. I mean, if you're of the mindset that everything you look at, you've already 100% figured out, you 100% know it all, well, you're the mindset that I would call foolhardy. Because, my friend, nothing is what it seems. Well, this also could very well be exactly a rock formation that is of nothing of importance. There's also a chance that this could be a remnant of some sort of ancient site that is just so derelict you'd never even know it. And there, you know, like some of these big chunk cubes, I mean, the honest truth is, water expanding in cracks can make stuff separate. And so you always got to keep that in the back of your mind. So some of these could totally be, like some of these rivers up here, oh my gosh, it's like, of course, water's just running through this river and it's carving us out bigger and bigger and the rocks are cracking. But use your imagination, okay? Try to imagine an alternate scenario that you might not be even able to foresee at this point because your imagination is so limited. It's really sad how society makes people lose their imagination over time and people become not creative. I mean, it's one of the most sad things ever because if you got no creative juice inside you, then you basically got to do things by what other people tell you and you got to go by the book. And there's a lot of liars in our society, unfortunately. And if you can't figure out who's lying, all right. Let's go for a walk. Well, my friend, we didn't solve the mystery of the ages yet. However, we did have a great time. I just want to say thanks for watching this video. I'd love to meet you somehow, but you know what? Through the computer, it's the next best thing. Wish you could be here too to enjoy this, but you know what? You kind of are here. You kind of are here. This beautiful natural wilderness that's just everywhere in all directions, full of mystery. Don't forget to leave a subscribe. Don't forget to comment the channel and leave a like above. All right, my friends. What a beautiful day. Don't forget to check the links below the description. Maybe there's some useful stuff there. I don't know. Check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Sound coming from this way. Oh, wow. is this waterfall? Oh. I guess it is this place that I thought it was. Can never be too sure out here in the bush, right? Time for another video. Look at this. It's found a way right through the tree. It's a bridge. A bridge for chipmunks and frogs. Okay, this brush. I'd expect this would be a good spot for animals to bed down. Probably. Well, let's continue along the river. Shape. Oh, here's a little brook. Little waterfall. Wow, look at this type of fern. We found one. Oh, wow. We're going to come back for this one with a good recorder. Oh, can you hear that? yeah, right over that tree. Water finds a way. Oh, yes. Look at this. The stream came, forks returned. Huge. There we go. Oh, look at this. Does the water go through there? Look, it forms a bit of a whirlpool on the way in. Wow. It's a new one. Hope you are enjoying this as much as I am, my friend. This is just a brand new experience. The two of us. I have no idea where I am. This is all brand new. Oh, look at this. Just find some way through, I guess, underneath that log. Ooh, jump there. It's such a joy to go into the bush in midsummer, see the height of all the green vegetation. This is about as good as it gets for summer weather. Oh, do you hear that? No, not the sound of bug wings. Waterfall. Whoa. I think I'm gonna head back now. Yeah. And check on the other stuff. The whatchamacallit, whatchamahoots. Oh, bug on my face. Probably do. So step on this fun forest log, I'm gonna go back and check the other camera, the other recorder, see what we got. Hey guys, couldn't help myself. Decided to keep walking. I found this. Wow. Sure is epic. You know what I mean. Hope there's no bugs where you are, my friend. Forget about them. They don't exist. You see that? I almost bailed just back there. It's very important, my friend. When you're out here in the bush, have a good sense of error correction when you're walking. If you do, well, you kind of got to practice it a little bit. Whenever you stumble, catch yourself. Learn how to fall. Practice it. It's soft out here anyway. Because you just never know when you might save yourself a broken ankle out here. So let the motion go where the motion goes, but please be careful. Don't try to repeat anything you see on this video. It's not safe to try at home. It probably is safe. Wow. I'm gonna film this for you guys right after. Too scenic. Oh my god. Wow. Always keep one eye down, looking at where you're about to step. Never know when you might find a little hole. There are holes. See what I mean about error correction? It's very, very important. Let your body just kind of absorb the motion somehow. Just have a big stumble. You'd be surprised. If you get stuck and then you tighten and try to balance it as opposed to letting the energy go, you might tense yourself up and get stuck. So just want you to be careful out there. It's serious business. With most of these times that I go out, I'm not really telling anybody that I'm going out necessarily. But people do generally know where they would look if I was to have an issue. So I'm not super worried about that. But there's no reason why I shouldn't be extra careful anyway, my friend. So now is where the adventure, this is where the adventure ends, but one other bigger, better journey begins. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. See what I mean about error correction? Start slipping, so regain your center of gravity, but let some of the motion go. Have a bit of a slip. Oh yeah. Look, this water is just going right through all these rocks, just cutting them, freezing, expanding them. Popping out chunks. That's got to be what's going on here, I would imagine. But of course, there's always that little inkling suspicion that I wonder if these could have been ruins and they're just in such a state of disrepair that we'd never know. Let's see what we got here. There it is. There it is. Bingo. Okay. See you soon. Hi guys. This is another one of those magical moments. Something. Beautiful. I'm gonna go collect my other camera. Wow, I'm gonna film this next. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. Can't do it all in a day, my friends. Very soon, I promise, though. This lake's just too pretty. Look at this. It's just teeming with life. Here we go back. Whew, bugs are bad right now. Just don't want to leave you alone. Keep smushing. This is where I am. I was up here and then I came down here through an ATV trail, I guess. I'm right there now, close to this lake. I think I was just over here on this little corner there. Looks like there might be some sort of... oh, maybe not. But I heard there was some unusual stuff up here. Unusual reports. More on that later. So I think I'm gonna head right here now. I'm gonna head back this way and then cut up here to there, get my stuff, and poof, I'll find my way out, probably up to here somewhere, or up here. Not quite sure. I like that place. There's a nice lake. Alright, bit of a crossroads. Here we go, back the way we came.